All right, these are the full-time stats for Canada and Ecuador. And as you can see, Ecuador really dominated in terms of possession. We're going to talk about that with our TSN Soccer analyst, Ireland international, Kevin Kilbane. Kevin, great to see you, buddy. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Man,
Yeah, it's always a pleasure.
Wild night. You're all over the building tonight, eh? You guys did your podcast?
Yes, we did, yeah. It's great doing the post-game one because the guys get finished up. Luke even offers an opinion when we do the post-game stuff. So it was nice. We had a nice night. It was good.
Now, as I said, the TSN turning point, the Ali Ahmed red card, forcing Canada to play with 10 men. I assume you didn't agree with the referee's decision, or did you?
No, I didn't. I feel as though when you watch it back, it was the guy goes around. No, there's a lot of soccer players, football players that go down rolling around. We've seen it. It doesn't endear us to a North American audience. I think we accept that. But look, he's holding his chest. Clearly, the contact is not what he said. The referee is not certain of what happened. That's what I would look at it. So. It was a yellow card. The referee was so quick to get that red card out of his pocket. He couldn't wait to get it out of his pocket. And he didn't really just take a moment just to relax, go and have the discussion with his assistant referee that was on the sideline and really just, because it's a friendly. And in friendlies, that has ruined the game. The game was ruined then because both sides didn't want that to happen. And of course then, Canada weren't able to play the way that Jesse Marsh has set them up to play. But I think overall, Canada will be absolutely the more happier because of the way that they played. I think they showed great fight, great desire, and one or two players have really almost cemented themselves into that team now come summertime.
Well, speaking of that, first of all, we know Alphonso Davies is not playing. We also know he's one of the best left backs on the planet. But Richie Laarea, in his absence, has been so great. You know that, Kevin.
Yeah.
Has it gotten to a point where it forces Jesse Marsh's hand in terms of the lineup for 2026?
Yeah, I think it does. We keep asking the question, Jay, look, how can Jesse Marsh leave him out? And his performance level has been outstanding. You can't get away from that. Every single game, he's at a level that you can't get away from. I think he's actually a better defender than Alphonso Davies, but he doesn't have the explosive pace and the real attacking instinct that Alphonso Davies has. So Alphonso Davies absolutely will play if he's fit. He's captain, of course.
Yep.
But I just can't see Jesse Marsh playing him in a different position than as a more of an attacking player ahead of Richie Laarea. I can't see that happening now because of the level that Richie Laarea has been playing at.
This is the problem we have. Too many good players.
Yeah.
This is the problem we have. Hey, Kevin, I wanted to ask you about this. Big changes coming to Major League Soccer starting 27-28. The schedule now begin in July. Playoffs conclude in May. So the league will take a winter break from mid-December to early February. It's being made to align with the world's top soccer leagues. And to prepare for the transition, the 2027 campaign, it'll be a 14-game season running from February to May.
Yeah.
You know, as someone who's played international soccer and who's played in Europe, I assume that you feel that this is probably long overdue for Major League Soccer.
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, we're looking at the Canadian sides, particularly Montreal and Toronto, that will be affected by weather issues. I'm sure of that. And Toronto FC have addressed this today with a tweet that they've put out or an Instagram post. They will be affected, but I do feel as though it's better aligning with the rest of world football because world soccer. I think that's the way for them to go, that it keeps everything very, very clean, certainly around international tournaments as well. You can't have the MLS continuing while a World Cup or a major tournament's on. It can't happen. It shouldn't happen. So it absolutely makes a lot more sense to do that,
Coming up next for Canada, their final friendly of the year, it's Venezuela. Ecuador is tough. What's Venezuela like?
Not as tough. I think they'll be in a good position. I really think that there'll be changes. It looks as though Max Crepeau's going to play the second game, so I think we know there'll be changes. But I feel as though Canada will be in a better place going into this game. I really strongly believe they'll win it. And
should mention, Venezuela, they're ranked 50th in the world? So significantly lower than
it is. And if you remember, going back to Copa America, Canada beat Venezuela on the penalty kicks in the quarterfinal. So there's a bit of recent history. I actually don't think Venezuela are of the level that they were then. I think they're slightly worse. So I feel if Canada play anywhere near the level that we've seen them play recently, I think they'll win the game,